So I actually want to try something else. And I would actually have two spectators. I would call them up, and everyone would go for an applause cue. I ask their names. Let's say their names are John and Mary. I go, sup John, sup Mary. Okay, we're gonna have a fun time. Okay, and do you guys, you can play whatever jokes you want. Do you guys know each other? Have you guys known each other for a long time? And then I just pulled up two random people. Hilarious. Anyways, continuing with the effect, I will have the spectators each select a card, and so I will have John select a card, and Mary may select one as well, and she goes just like for the bottom card. You know what I'm talking about, those types of people. Okay, we'll do second for bottom. Fine. See if I care. I do. Anyways, the cards are shown and memorized. Okay? Hopefully you can see it. Okay? And then the cards are placed back. We toss the card back. Let's say she just, Mary tosses, gets it. We show it, okay? And then we just toss it back in there. And John, I ask him to place wherever he wants. So let's say he puts it right here, okay? And we scroll the cards on. Now here's the crazy part. We lost the cards inside the pack, and we're going to be giving card shuffles all the way on through. And now you can even do a, I've never get to really do table shuffles. I want to see if I can still do it. Nah, I can't even do it right. What can you do? Well, we'll at least cut the cards. Okay. And what we'll do now is I'm going to do a challenge, and I'm going to do an open challenge to everyone. Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have everyone count to 5, and I need to be able to spread on through the cards, even though there's shuffle conditions and everything. And I'm going to find the cards, say within 5 seconds. So let's get ready. Okay, on count of 3. Oh, sorry. Ready, set, go. The marking's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it says stop. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I have to go with these two cards. I don't seem to not have a choice. And these two cards are the 5 of diamonds and the 9 of clubs. I'm Dan, and I thank you. So in the second trick for the Flowers for Sabrina card act, is my take on the Harry Lorraine Location Supreme card trick in his close-up card magic book. I can't remember which page. I'm just like trying to go off of memory of exact location, exact words. but close-up card magic by Harry Lorraine. I was inspired to create a middle effect, or just take some things I liked about it and just morph it into the Flowers for Sabrina act. So we got the color separation. We got, and then it seems shuffled. We go back to normal state, and then 2 cards are found within 5 seconds. So you got the middle part, which is the card selections, and then at the closing is the ultimate prediction. There were just 4 predictions at once. It's crazy. Out of This Multiverse is a crazy trick. You gotta check it out. Seriously, check out. That means the trick right after the next one, but wow, it's good. And so for right now, we're doing a simple little Location Supreme effect. And after we've done the color separation, we end up in this position. We can actually start in this position. If you want to just do the card trick, you're like, I just want to do the card trick. So then you can just start in this one. And then you can use the shuffles that I teach in just a bit. I teach the Manfred my take on the Manfred shuffle, my thoughts, as well as loosely cover the ideas on a Revo shuffle, or at least display it. I think it's a separate tutorial for the Revo. But, so we just use false shuffles, which I do cover in a bit, to be able to mix up the cards. You can give cuts however you want, false cuts. But we just maintain this position however you decide to do it. I just have some throwaway ideas. You can still just use your own, don't worry. And we just keep it in red-black order, okay? Or in this case, all the reds on top, all the blacks on bottom. and with the audience thinking these are shuffled cards. So then we start having a card selected. We have the first spectator on our left and the other spectator on our right. The first spectator takes a card from the upper pile, so you just spread out the top cards, and you got half the deck to work with, so you don't have to worry so much. And then boom. And even for the worst case, a heckler, like a really bad heckler, they choose a particular side. It's fine. You can get the heckler out of the way, and then go on to normal spectator with the other one, and you're fine. Or you can do a rollover force, okay? You're fine. And then the other spectator takes the other one, okay? We're assuming non-heckling spectators, which is kind of rare. And then we're going to have the cards replaced in the same way on the opposite colors. So in this case, I know the red cards are on top, black cards are on bottom. And then, oh, by the way, here are the selections, 8 of clubs and the 8 of hearts. Okay? Now, if you have the card selected just from going up, just normally selected like spread, first one from the upper, second one from the lower, okay? Now you replace it in reverse, or you can alternate however you want, but in the case that I'm doing it, because this was taken from the lower part of the pile, I go to this spectator first and have it placed back in the upper. They do so. And because this is the only card amongst all the red cards, you don't have to do anything. You just keep on. You can look like you're culling, but you're not. It's great. And then we have the other person place the black on the lower one. Boom, and boom. And if they don't, well, you got the cull, okay? And if you don't know the cull, I want to introduce you to Kostya Kimlock and his Roadrunner cull. Great DVD. Not sponsored. Now, we are all set up. The trick's really over. We got one card here and then one card here. And so then we can just we would want to, before the ending, this is important, maybe do a false shuffle or two of whatever you're doing. Maybe a false cut, just to give the impression that they're continually being mixed. Okay? We want to give that impression. And then we do the set of spiel, the hype. I'm going to try to attempt to find both cards within 5 seconds. And then you get ready, set, and people can time you. You'll hype it up, and then boom, you spread. It's hilarious. And you just go right, red card and black card, boom. Spread as fast as you can, boom. And what I like to do as a subtlety is because I find the cards within like 3 seconds, if I'm really trying, 3 seconds. So I got an extra 2 seconds. So I go past towards the end, and I'm looking over here and forgetting about these 2 selections to make it seem like I don't know what the cards are and I'm under pressure. And then I just say, well, I guess I'll have to go with these 2. And then the people name them, and then they go 8 of clubs, 8 of hearts. It's odd that they're 2 8s, but what can you do? And then boom, and then they go crazy. And they're like, whoa. And then you can toss, if you want to continue this red-black stack, then you just toss the, you get a peek at the bottom card. I know it's black. Get the black card, put it in the black pile, and push it in, and just casually put the red card in the red pile, push it in, and you're all set. Do maybe a false shuffle they covered in, I think they covered it in Gene Hugard and Fred Bauer's expert card technique. Just do like a false shuffle like this. You mix on up, and then you give it a toss. And yeah, they're still an all red black. But if you want to clean up after the effect, so let's say boom, boom, let's just say those are 2 selections. And then you go, oh yeah, that's amazing. And then you casually shuffle the cards and then destroy it. You want to do 2 shuffles to create a lot of variance. And then if anyone wants to check, all they see is a random shuffled up deck of cards, red, black. So that's a great way to clean up and just making sure that you don't get in trouble by hecklers, and you could just have a fun time and destroy some minds, and yeah, just be smiling the whole way through. So hope you enjoyed this trick, and if you're watching this with the full act, then enjoy the next trick, get excited. This is out of this multiverse, and I'm almost 100% sure this would fool Penn and Teller without a doubt.